It appears that another domino has fallen in the Colorado Buffs recruiting saga as it continues to move forward. Big-time offensive lineman Cardi Smith has decommitted from USC. Now, why is this important? Because who has been flirting with this entire time? Buffs. Who is he also connected to? Julian Lewis. This was brought to you by BetUS. Roll the intro. Okay, we can stop whispering now. Back in action. 4-star offensive tackle Cardi Smith has decommitted from USC. Now, it's important because that's the first step. You break up with your current girlfriend. Julian Lewis has already done it earlier this week. Then they went out and got a 5-star quarterback, right? No big deal. Let's move on. Okay? But what's followed after is why this is important and why this is huge for the Colorado Buffs. Some other dominoes, rightfully so, have started to fall. First one being Julian Lewis. He tweeted the smiling faces after it happens. Now, you could say, well, that doesn't mean anything, right? He's just happy that his buddy has decommitted and has decided to find a new home, and that's rightfully so. But that doesn't mean he's coming to Colorado, right, John? Well, simmer down. Who's in the conversation for Julian Lewis right now? Georgia and Colorado, from what we know. Could there be a secret team involved? There's always a secret team involved, right? But the top two head runners are Georgia, Colorado. Okay. Well, if we look at Cardi Smith's offer list, what's your team missing? It's not Colorado. Okay, I'll give you a little forewarning there. It's Georgia. So why would Julian Lewis care? You see what I'm picking? You picking what I'm putting down? He's going to Colorado. He's excited because he's following suit. Things are starting to come together. Okay? Here's where we go further. I'm not just, look, we like to get layers to this thing. Layers to this thing. Darius Box tweeted out the eyeballs. When the eyeballs go sending, it's time to buckle up and sit back. Now, there's a couple of guys in the mix. There could be more, but this was shortly after the news. Okay? This happened today, a few minutes ago, when Cardi Smith decommitted. I'm just saying. Now, the next question is, well, why hasn't it happened yet? These answers I never know. I don't know if when the writing's on the wall, what are you waiting on? But there's something about momentum. There's something about timing that has a huge impact that can maybe cause another domino to fall. So we're playing a little chess here. Maybe that's probably what it is if I had to guess. And you got to think these kids, they're it's coming out of the wire. We're less than 2 weeks away. December 4th is National Signing Day. Okay? Big time fish are still out there. You got Nathaniel from IMG, Merritt from IMG, my psychopath we're going to talk about in a minute from IMG. These two guys, there's a few. Michael Carroll, the other offensive tackle, the 5-star. If you're able to get that cluster of guys, oh boy, you better sit back. That could be monumental for the Colorado Buffs. Could be a huge one. Could be a big swing. Because the Buffs, they work in the portal. So they ain't even close to being done. Before I talk about my psychopath here, let's take a look at this game, which we will have a full breakdown of this game come tomorrow. So keep your eyes and ears peeled about that if you enjoy that type of content. I love breaking it down, giving my thoughts and opinions about it. First initial thought, because again, this show is brought to you by BetUS. When you use the code YouTube150, you get back 150% on your first deposit, then 125 on your next two. Spreads +3 for Kansas, -3 for Colorado. This is for my buddies in betting. They call it the golden ticket game, okay? Where a team, again, Colorado being with the record they have and Kansas the record they have, the spread being this close. Again, this wasn't a home game. It'd be more of like a 6-point spread is how you want to look at it. It's that golden ticket game because they're sensing an upset. That's where Vegas is heading with this because ideally this should probably be a 7 to 10-point spread like Utah was last week. This Kansas team has the same record as them, but let's not sleep on Kansas. They have shown a significant resurgence of life over the last few weeks and ruining some kids' seasons. And I see it. I've done some watching. There is some areas that I'm could be concerned about, but this Kansas team, it's got its holes, which we'll break it all down. So be sure to check out BetUS.com. We haven't been wrong on Colorado, I think maybe but one time this year. It was the Nebraska game. I think North Dakota State was close. Like I've said, we fed families through BetUS in these spreads. We'll give you the full synopsis tomorrow because I love breaking these games down and giving my full thoughts and opinions. And we haven't been wrong outside of Nebraska. We lost Kansas State. Yeah, you did, but I wasn't wrong. Okay, sometimes just things don't fall your way. That's just how those things work. Here's Alexander McPherson, the lineman that he visited this past weekend. The lettuce coming out the back, aka the psychopath. Just damn near commit already. You know what I mean? Just lock it in. Just get it done. This one to me feels like it's a lock. Could be gas, but I feel pretty good in my stomach. The Buffs laying themselves one here. So look, no, it's a short one, but I wanted to get this information out. Been a hectic week for me, but we'll be back in order, rock and rolling. Game time Saturday, 3:30. We'll have the aftermath of that as well. Things will be heating up. I know the Kansas coach had a lot of great things to say about this team as well. It's been a busy week, as it always is. There's been a lot of complaints, a lot of arguing about the conferences. Buffs just hanging in there. Just go win, baby. Plain and simple. Just win. All the other stuff will work itself out. Smash the like button, subscribe. Of course, the show is brought to you by BetUS. Let me know in the comment section down below. How's your feeling? I know there's some other creators out there that feel that Julian Lewis could be playing us. There's always that feeling. That's the recruiting. It could happen. You always got to keep that in the back of your mind. But I always kind of just try to take it from a broad eye view, look around and see what's happening. Signs are pointing in the right direction right now. Right now. Could it change? Always could change. But give me your thoughts and your feelings in the comments down below. How do you feel? 70-30, 80-20, 60-40? Where are you at with all of this and this recruiting nonsense? Again, smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and love, baby.